Hey guys, welcome to the new episode of our vlog.
Our little blog.
Of our little blog. I'm your host, John, and this is my guest star, Valerie. As you may know, I'm the main character for this channel, but I decided to bring Valerie on because she needed some extra views on her own private channel. And so, a YouTube giant like myself, I don't mind helping her.
And we have an extra friend here.
Yeah, we have the baby here today. He's doing very good.
He's chewing on, literally he takes all of our stuffed animals and destroys them.
Oh, you get angry when you stop that butt.
So you might see his face right now, yeah.
Hi, bye-byes.
He's being very friendly right now. Not really.
Oh.
Move.
No, okay.
Okay, so today's video, we're pretty much going to do like a story time on how we started dating. So, so we're gonna tell you guys the story of like how we met and how we started dating. If you didn't know, we've been dating for 6 years, which is a really long time.
We're 21.
Yeah, exactly.
We started talking when we were 14.
We started dating sophomore year of high school, and now John will tell you the story from the very beginning.
Yeah, so actually it goes back to freshman year of high school because
Actually, it goes back to 5th grade.
Okay, but I hated her in 5th grade and she didn't let me play on her DS, so that's her fault. So she didn't earn my grace until freshman year, where basically her and my friend had a thing since like 8th grade, as stupid as that sounds. My friend, yeah, so she had messaged me asking to tell my friend
that I was with at the time, but we broke up. So he was pretty much my messenger to tell
my friend, like, she needed to get in contact with him because my friend was ignoring her. So to reach out to him, she used me, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll talk, I'll relay your message.
Because we were this is like when Skype was a thing, so we were all like in Skype calls before so like that's how I started talking to him, was like on Skype.
Skype was like the Zoomer thing. Anyway. So yeah, she messaged me and I was like, oh, okay, I'll tell my friend. My friend was like, oh, well, I don't want anything to do with her. And so I told her that. I'm like, yeah, he doesn't really want to talk or whatever. So she got nosy and started looking through my YouTube playlist and saw that I was listening to some bands that Sheila had liked.
Well, like, did I do that?
You did.
Well, like, I know I did that, but like, how did I get your YouTube playlist? Did I just search up your username?
I don't know. She's probably weird.
Did I not talk to you at all before that?
I that's how we started talking. Is you had like, we just started chatting and you had brought up my YouTube playlist.
Oh. Yeah, I think I was like, what's up? And then I guess like his username on Skype was like the same as YouTube, and I looked it up for some reason because I don't know. I guess I am nosy.
Because she's nosy.
And I saw that he had like Bring Me the Horizon and Paramore on there, and I was like, dang, you got good music taste.
Exactly. So we started talking, and we quickly became friends. And so yeah, we just talk. We'd stay up really late. We were so scared we wouldn't talk to each other over Skype. We'd just text each other. And we'd stay up really late till like 2 or 3 a.m. just chatting.
Yeah, just texting.
And then eventually we got confident enough to have Skype calls only as long as one of our intermediate friends were there.
As like a buff to make it not awkward.
Exactly.
But this was freshman year, by the way. This is like towards like the middle-ish end of like freshman
year of high school. So that really helped us. And as we started messaging more, we just became better friends. Over the summer, I went to her house once, and we played Mortal Kombat. She saw me rage because I hate fighting games.
He's a sore loser.
And I turned off the Xbox, and we played Lego Star Wars. Her mom ordered pizza, and I wouldn't touch it because I was too scared to eat in front of her family. And then I only saw her in person once that time. And so then sophomore year.
Kata's eating Kaisaki's ear!
Well, babe, he's gonna obviously.
He just swallowed it, though. He literally just swallowed it. Guys, what the bleep is this?
Why'd you even let him have it?
What the bleep is this? Baby, John gave me this as a present.
Why'd you even let him have that?
He stole it. Okay, sorry.
Babe, he's gonna get our other toys.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta put them in trash bags.
I will.
So sophomore year came around. We're good friends by now. We've been friends for like, I guess, a year or so now. a little less than a year. And we're like, oh, it's our first day of sophomore year, and we were talking about our classes.
And this is funny.
Yeah,
because in my head, for some reason, like, I'm pretty sure me and John, like, talked to each other about our schedules, like briefly, but then, like, we didn't have a class together, or maybe, I don't know if we really talked that deep into it, but in my head, I was like, I know I'm going to walk into this class and John's going to be there. I just know it. Like, I literally, and guys, this might be weird to some of you and some of you not, if you just get it, but, like, I feel like I have, like, a really good intuition. Like, it's very weird, but I just knew John was in that class. And what do I know? I walk in and John's in that class. Like,
actually, I walked in and you were already sitting down.
Oh, okay. I sat down and I knew he was gonna walk in. Yeah, I knew. I knew he was gonna walk in. And
yeah, guys, like real anime main character school vibes. Like this
Cody,
was.
get down.
This was like romance novel worthy. We had chemistry together. And I didn't sit with her the first day because I was too scared. But she came up to me at the end of the class, and we walked and talked every day for a week. Like after class, I'd walk her to class. And I remember asking her if it was okay if we could keep doing this, like
keep walking after class. I was like, of course.
I didn't know she, wanted to be around me. So after a week that sophomore year had started, she started writing me notes. And basically, like she wrote me a little note that said, "Hey, I'm ready to date. That's up to you whether you want to date or not." But basically,
the reason I wrote that was because I kind of felt, ow, he just bit me from playing. I was kind of scared to date, and me and John have been talking for a long time, and like I definitely knew like, I don't know, I felt like I loved him at that time, even though like before we started dating, I mean, we talked every single day. We Skyped all the time at that point. We were Skyping all the time and stuff like that. And, like, I felt really close to him because, like, I felt like no one ever really treated me the way that he treated me and listened to everything I was, like, saying and really, like, was interested in me, like, about, like, everything about me. So it did take me a while to, like, want to date. So I wrote him a letter saying, like, I'm ready to date. So if you want to date me, then you can ask me out or something like that. And we still have a letter. We always wrote each other so many letters. We don't write letters anymore, but we live together, so I mean, whatever.
But yes.
But anyway, yeah, I gave that to him, and I was like really shy, nervous. And then what happened after that?
Well, so I had decided I was in class, and I'm like, because I had never asked a girl out like that. She was like my first real relationship, so I took her to the bleachers. I remember there's like a basketball court at our high school.
Outside.
Yeah, outside, and there was bleachers, and I remember taking her up to the bleachers, and I was like, hey, like, I don't just like you, I really love you, I guess, because, we had talked for so long, we had learned to rely on each other.
I was surprised he said I love you when he asked me out.
Well, because it really was like a love, because, someone's there for you more than a year regardless, and it's like, hours you talk after school, like, it's just like that's a love to me. So I told her that, and I asked her if she'd date me, and she said yes, and we held hands to the bus ramp.
So cute.
This may sound like some cringe little middle school story, but, this was like a real high school thing for us. So that's really how we started. And, just over the months, our love for each other really matured.
We hung out all the time.
Yeah, I would ride my bike all the time over to her house.
He'd ride his bike to my house, and my mom would have to drive him home because this was like before we had cars. Well, I guess you had your mom's vehicle, but like
even when I had my permit, like even though I wasn't allowed to drive on the open road, I'd still just take my permit and drive to her house because she was just like a minute away.
We literally lived like 2 streets away in the same neighborhood, so like it was fine.
But and I mean just we made it through sophomore year.
We hung out in my room all the time, and my mom made us keep the door open and have the lights on, and like we couldn't like even sit on my bed to watch TV. We had to sit on the floor, and we couldn't even use blankets for a while. It was
strict, guys. And well, for all my strict couples out there, if you're in high school watching this, like
one day you'll be in an apartment.
Yeah, it'll be worth it.
One day you can turn off the lights in the room.
Yeah, one day you'll be able to shut the lights off. Then you can maybe use a blanket while watching a movie on the floor. And then eventually your soon-to-be mother-in-law gets so sick of you coming over, she just doesn't care anymore.
She was not sick of you coming over.
And you know, she at some point they figure out, okay, they're probably gonna be together for a long time because you know we were together. 6 years. We're 21, so that was like 15. A long time. So at some point, her mom was like pretty comfortable with me because she knew that we were gonna get married, which we
Pretty
are
much.
in 1 month.
1 month, guys. It's coming in 1 month.
I felt like I knew her really well, even after a year being friends. But you learn something new about your significant other every day. It's like I learned a lot about Coda.
Oh, and something also really weird is like when we first started dating sophomore year, or was it? Yeah, I think it was sophomore year. John got like a notice like from the front office, that his bus number changed to mine.
Switched to hers, yeah.
And then he like never rode the bus because it would give him a migraine, so like he always drove with his brother.
And
but
I was
then
going off last. Like I get home at like 4 o'clock. School got at like 3 something.
You get home at like 4:15 and school got off at like 3:20. So it was like because he was the last person, like you said.
It sucked. So we made it through high school together. We had a few classes together. Sophomore year we had chemistry. I think that was it.
Freshman year, I forgot to tell you guys. Freshman year, we would be too scared to talk to each other in person. So like we had the same class, art class together, but we wouldn't even speak or like look at each other. Like
I pretend she didn't exist because I was just so
we just
scared.
pretended. Yeah, we just literally. You want to know something super cringe too? I remember through text message texting him on Skype, and I was like, well, if you ever want to make conversation with me and I feel awkward, I might say meep, like MEEP. I was like my cringe like whole thing. I was like, I might say meep, and that might what was that?
I don't know. It was just something like that, neep or whatever.
Like I typed in meep all the time, so like I was like in person I might say meep to you. Just picture me. Just think about me, and then just picture how it was in high school, guys. I literally wore cat ears to school. Yeah, I was that girl. She
was an e-girl before e-girl was a thing.
But guess what?
She pioneered it.
I don't like the term e-girl though. But anyway, I literally started that in school because I wore like skirts and thigh socks and cat ears. And guess what? Girls started wearing thigh socks at school. I was like, I know for a fact I started that. And guess what? People bullied me for it.
So anyway, we had chemistry sophomore year. We had anatomy together.
Guys, in anatomy class, I played this game, and I think you've probably played it before if you're a girl. It's called like Nikki Dress Up on My Phone. It's like an anime girl that you kind of like do different outfits, and you have to like win like different like fashion things. And it was really fun. And I remember one time John's like, can I play? And I got mad at him because I thought he just wanted to look at the anime girl with like just like a bra and underwear on.
Yeah, I guess I was.
But literally just like the base character, not even like sexy or anything. I was just like, hey, why do you want to play?
Yeah, there was a lot of times she got mad at me and stormed off because she thought I was.
No, there was good reason for those.
Some reasons I guess I was in a bad mood and she'd pinch me.
I didn't pinch you. I would like poke him with my pencil and be like cute and like playful, and he'd get actually mad at me because he hated the pinchy feeling. And I'm like, bruh. So I was like, okay, bye, and I like ran out of class.
So. Those were the 2 classes we had. Lots of fun, lots of memories, lots of angry moments too.
And then we dual enrolled, and then we went to college. We both went to the same college, and now we're here at the end.
Yeah. Anyway, we made it through college because we both went to the same college, albeit she went to a different campus. We both lived a mile away. So we made it through school. Here we are, we're 21. There's lots of stories, lots of events that occurred between them, but this was just a how we met story. And to those people who are in a high school relationship and you have an adult or other friends tell you it doesn't work, that is such a lie. It works as good as you make it work. Relationships are all about compromise.
You really have to be loyal and not care about like going out and partying and trying to be with like other people and have like one night stands and stuff.
I mean, you don't gotta like throw your life away. Not that partying is like.
Well, partying's fine. It just depends on like if you're like that like cringe type of partying or you're like the like nice fun type of partying.
Right.
Like if you're like gonna go like hook up with people at parties and like get drunk all the time, then well,
yeah, I mean it's a lot of work, guys. Like to be there for someone and for someone to give you love and you reciprocate that, like you can't abuse that. And like I said, it's gonna work as good as you guys. Make it work. You guys can argue. You guys can go through shit times. But perseverance is all marriages. It's working together. So if you really like someone and you're in high school, I mean, if you guys can grow together, that's gonna
Which
make
is hard.
It's hard.
It can be very hard to like go through like the college phase with someone. You guys
Right.
really have to try really hard, but it's not impossible. Both of you just have to make it work. And if it doesn't work out, that's okay. You'll find your person later on. It doesn't have to be a high school sweetheart, like fairy tale type of thing. It can be your own fairy tale. It doesn't have to be some high school sweetheart thing. Me and John just got lucky. So
Yeah.
just, just if you're really looking for love, then you just gotta maybe make some changes in yourself or have high standards for the person that you're trying to be with, and just kind of make sure that you just be a very loyal and caring person. And don't ever, like, when you're dating someone, don't ever, like, stop putting effort in as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you liked this video.
Yeah, if you guys...
And if you have any questions...
Yeah, you guys got any questions, or...
You can ask them in the
You
comments.
guys, I guess, want some advice from a couple 20-year-olds. I mean, there's some people that are older than me that I've been with, I've been with Valerie longer than they've been married, so I think it's pretty justifiable for us to say we have some somewhat decent advice, or it can maybe solve some relationship mysteries for some of you guys. So please ask.
Basically, just message us on Instagram if you need advice on like relationships type stuff. So you can message us like on our little blog. Our little blogs with an S, or you can message me on Valslittleblog, and like I'll get to you, or maybe John will, but he needs to sign into our Instagram.
Yeah,
but you can comment here if you. Sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah.
Just mumbling.
Dang, look at that dump truck. Is it in the camera?
No.
It's not.
And you can comment any questions you have if you don't feel like you don't care if other people see it, but I'll reply to any comments as well. Bye.
Yeah, we're really small. Ears.
Bye guys, thanks for watching.
Bye guys, thanks for watching our hectic video.